So two of our biggest big tech daddies are fighting over the soul of AI right now. It's absolutely glorious to see. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just recently, on April 27th, there was like this big trial happening over in San Francisco where Elon Musk is suing OpenAI and Sam Altman for trying to make a profit off of OpenAI. Because according to Elon Musk, he founded OpenAI with the mission of it being purely philanthropy, right? He wanted it to be the AI platform that was for the sole purpose of benefiting humanity. There was no profit motive involved. Even though there's been several tweets of him talking about integrating it into Tesla back in the day, and his for-profit company. But he claims that OpenAI broke that deal when they signed that $10 billion contract with Microsoft, to where they partially own OpenAI, and now Microsoft gets to make a profit off the company. Sounds like he's just bad at business to me, but whatever. Anyway, they basically fire back and say, well, you wanted to take control of it through Tesla with a merger, and clearly you had a profit motive for it to fund all your other ventures like SpaceX and whatnot, and all that to say that, of course they're going to want to make a profit, right? We're talking about two of the biggest CEOs of AI companies in the country, right? On the planet, actually. You think they're not going to want to make a profit off of this and exploit as many people as possible to make as much money as possible? Of course they are. They also pointed out the hypocrisy of Elon Musk saying he was not interested in making a AGI, an artificial general intelligence, which is basically where you make an AI system that is on par or even surpasses the general intelligence of a normal human. And, of course, he obviously was pushing for that the entire time. He didn't want people to know that, but it's pretty clear. The guy's been into robots for a while. That's what he wanted, right? Dude wants full control over the economy, full control over what you drive, what you think, what you say, because he's got X now. He owns X. He owns Tesla. He wants to control every move you make. And Sam Altman, honestly, is the same freaking way. I'm not saying he's a good guy either. Actually, the whole point I'm making this video for is the fact that this is the fucking dumbest trial I've ever seen in my life. Like, we actually have two of the biggest tech giants on the planet duking it out over, but he said he wasn't going to profit first. I wanted to profit first. And the whole thing is just a fucking dog and pony show. I can't even believe the court even entertained this fucking bullcrap, honestly. And what bothers me the most about this is that two of the most wealthy, powerful, influential people on the planet right now are arguing over the couple $1 billion they could add to their net worth. Not even a couple percentage for these two guys. Elon's worth like $800 billion now. Sam Altman's probably worth a couple $100 billion. I don't know the actual facts. Don't come at me. I don't know his net worth. Sorry. But my point is, they're fighting over the systems that are actually ruining the planet right now. They're fighting over getting as many AI data centers up and running as possible, which is destroying our water, it's destroying our power bills, it's making life worse for every human being on the planet right now. And we're drawing up all this power and consuming all these microchips for what? To produce 15-second solar AI slop, just generic garbage that fills up our content feeds and keeps us dull and pacified while they complain about how little money they're actually making. Like, I don't think even OpenAI generates a profit at all right now. Last I checked, they're still in the red. They're still losing money. That's why they're doing partnerships with all these companies to try to get their profits right, get their company back together, because now they got partnerships with AMD and Microsoft and Google and Meta and all these companies that it's because they're losing money and they want to spend $1 trillion of money they don't have, as this big AI bubble empire they have might collapse around them. And all the while, your power bill's gone up, your water bill's gone up, and on top of everything else getting more expensive, while these two guys argue over who gets to own the fucking powerful AI. It's maddening to me. The fact that anybody could even buy this shit for a second, that Elon really thinks no one was going to profit off the most powerful AI systems on the planet. Come on, bro. Everybody likes to praise him for being like this big fucking super genius, but I'm just a guy from fucking North Carolina making YouTube videos, and I can fucking see clear as day through that shit that, yeah, it was going to be exploited. and it's going to exploit hundreds of thousands of people on their way to the top, and they're both probably going to be worth $1 trillion one day. Now, there's entire countries that aren't even worth that, but both of these guys will probably hit that value one day, just from owning the entire AI systems that just pin us down under their thumbs. Man, this technology was never about saving humanity. Let's be real. You just wanted more power, more control, more money to just insert your influence over everything, man. Like, you already own the biggest social media platform on the planet. You already own the biggest electric vehicle company on the planet. You already own the biggest private space launching firm on the planet. Like, is it not enough, man? Can you just let your ego die for 1 minute and just be a normal fucking guy? Like, you are the most cringe guy on the planet. I don't like ever calling anybody cringe. But holy God, dude, this dude is such a cornball. Oh, it's so awful. I hate it. And Sam Altman, fuck you too. Like, you're systematically ruining our planet day by day, week by week, running all these partnerships with AI that's going to just destroy the working class, kill the middle class, and it just has to stop. If we're going to have AI in our society, I want to see it used to benefit human creativity, human passion, human endeavor, intelligence. I want to see us, crack healthcare problems we haven't been able to crack before, which is what it's being used for right now. And, the other good things that AI does, like just helping people come up with scripts for videos and, help you do the mundane task at work. AI has its uses. I'm not fully against AI. Like, there is nuance here. I'm big on having a nuanced conversation about these things, but it's clear what these two guys want. And this is just hilarious to me, that no matter how much money or influence or power you have, you're still just a miserable fuck at the end of the day. You can't buy happiness. I used to always joke that money can't buy happiness, but it's one hell of a down payment. I still stand by that. You need like a baseline level of money just to meet your basic needs, and then you can build happiness on top of that. But it goes to show you that it doesn't matter how much wealth you build in this world. If you're just a truly miserable person, you're going to stay miserable. If your ego's always getting in the way of seeing clearly and clouding your judgment, it's always going to do that. Your ego will never die. And don't buy into the gaslighting that either of these two guys care about you or your family or your well-being, the economy writ large. They don't care about any of that. They want to control you. They want to suppress you. They want to oppress you. This has been Chris, keeping it candid. And this subject was a little dark today, but all you guys go out there and have a good day.